everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica. In today's video, we're going to be doing another Foundation Friday. And on today's video, we're going to be using this foundation here from Revlon. I think this might be the first Revlon foundation I've ever tried. It might be. This is the Revlon Colorstay Combination Oily SPF 15 24-hour wear foundation in the shade 110. That is what it looks like. I did already crack it open and do a swatch test to make sure the shade wouldn't be too bad. I don't know why the camera's not focusing on it, but that's okay. Anyway, before starting the camera, I did spray my face down with my Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. I do that pretty much every foundation video I do, as well as using my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer on my face. And let's go ahead and go to the Revlon website, and I will read to you what they say about their Colorstay makeup. So they do have 30, 40 shades, something like that, a lot of shades. So the description for this, it says, America's #1 long-wearing foundation. This oil-free foundation delivers a flawless matte finish for oily and combination skin and wears for up to 24 hours. I will be wearing it for 8 hours today. The details. Our cult favorite liquid foundation wears for up to 24 hours no matter what life throws at you. That's why we called it life tested. The formula delivers a flawless matte finish and is also oil-free and fortified with SPF 15 to help protect your skin. Provides medium to full buildable coverage, and it's offered in 43 shades. But that's all the website says. So I'm going to go ahead and put my phone down. This is shade 110, and it looks really pale in the skin. We'll see how it looks on my face, because it does say, I did the swatches for this weeks ago, but it does say on the website the description for this shade is light with cool undertones, and it does look fairly light. I don't know. We'll see. I am going to be using my IT Cosmetics Love is the Foundation brush on the right side of my face. I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Beauty Sponge on the left side of my face to see if there's any sort of difference between application methods for this foundation. So I'm going to go in with the brush first. I did put 3 pumps on the back of my hand, and we're going to go ahead. This smells like foundation. We're going to go ahead in with this and see how well it does. Alright, so I'm still seeing some of my redness come through on my cheek. I'm just going to try to build that up a little bit on my cheek, and my nose is having some issues too, so we'll see how that does. It seems to be building up okay. Not as much as I would like. I'm going to try to cover my blemish there on my chin. I might need to go in with some concealer there. And I am pre-filming some of these foundation reviews, so if you see that blemish, it's because I'm filming several in a few days span because I'm getting ready to go on vacation. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comment section down below what your plans are for this summer. I'm hoping to maybe meet a couple of you this summer. I have a brush hair on my nose. Alright, there we go. I don't know if that's going to work out, but I've talked to a couple of you all to see if maybe we can meet up this summer, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, so far on half my skin, I think it's looking pretty good. It built up on my redness on my cheek. It's doing all right with my blemish here. And it is pale enough. I was worried that it might not be. So, all right, I still have about a pump on the back of my hand. I'm going to go in with my sponge and do the left side of my face. All right, so I definitely got lighter coverage with the sponge than I did with the brush, but I don't think it looks bad. I'm actually going to go over the brush side with the sponge just to sort of even out the finish a little bit. But I didn't have a problem like building this up at all. And I put 2 additional pumps on my hand, and I do have some left on my hand. So I'm going to try to build up on my cheeks. I'm going to turn my sponge to the side and try to avoid putting too much on my chin, since I am going to be going in with concealer on my blemish there, and my chin is always a problem for me, so I just wiped it off my nose with my finger. Oh. All right. I think that's going to be it. I'm a little worried about my chin already. Okay. I'm getting this foundation everywhere. It is transferring everywhere. And I don't think it says that it's transfer proof. I didn't read anywhere that it said it was transfer proof. So there's that. Let's see. See how tacky it feels? Definitely got it in my hair. Very, very tacky. Okay, let's see about that. All right, I am going to, let's see what time it is. Sorry. It is 9:30. I think that's going to focus. 9:29 technically, but basically 9:30. We're going to go ahead and call 9:30 the check-in time. I'm just going to put a little bit of powder on my face. I'm going to put the rest of my face makeup on. That should only take me about 2 or 3 minutes. So we're going to call 9:30 the check-in time. So I will check in at 1:30 and then again at 5:30 to do a full 8-hour wear test with this foundation. So far, my initial reaction is that I am liking it. I am liking it actually a good bit. I think it looks really nice right now. It is starting to get a little bit into my chin and into my imperfections, but let's be honest, what doesn't get into my imperfections? So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and put on the rest of my face makeup, and I will be back in just a moment. All right, everybody, I am back. It is 9:51. But I was done with my face makeup at 9:36. I actually looked at the clock. So we're still going to keep it at 9:30 as the check-in time. On the rest of my face, I have my 2 powders that I normally use when I'm doing foundation reviews. These are from Physicians Formula. This is the Mineral Face Powder. This is the Mineral Correcting Powder. They're both in translucent. Then I have on my brows this LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil in Blonde. I have the Catrice Cosmetics Liquid Camo Concealer on my under eyes and my blemish. On my face, I have the Tarteist Pro Glow 1 and 2 palettes. I understand they came out with a number 3, but I just have 1 and 2 as my bronzer, blush, and highlighter. And I sprayed my face down with the Urban Decay All Nighter. Yes, this is the older bottle. I've had it in my collection for a while. I don't use it very often because I don't really like the smell of it. And I have one from Scandinavia as well. They're made by the same, Scandinavia makes both of them. I'm just not a big fan of the smell of the All Nighter. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I just don't really like it. On my eyes, I have the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and then I have 1 shade from my Soft Glam. I have Tempera just to set my lids. It's the cream shade here. And then the rest of my eye look comes from the Lime Crime Venus palette. I have Divine in the crease, which is this shade right here. I have Rebirth all over the lid, and then on the inner portion of my under eye. I have Muse on the outer corner and the outer portion of my under eye. I have Shell all over the lid, and I have Aura in the inner corner. So that is my eye look for the day. I have Benefit Roller Lash on my lashes, and last but not least, I have the Physicians Formula Butter Lipstick. I think this is a lipstick in Nights in Rio on my lips. And I think that's everything. Yes, that is everything. So let's go ahead and talk about this foundation. So far, I am really liking it. I'm liking the way that everything blended on top of it. Even though I powdered it, it is slightly sticky, which I'm not liking because if it stays that way throughout the day, I'm going to be very unhappy. Anyway, I'm going to zoom you in so you can get a better look at what it's looking like. So, like I said, so far I'm really enjoying it. It's not cracking up very much on my chin. I think on my nose it looks good. I think on my face it looks good. My forehead, it's getting in my line, but not terribly in my line. And I think on my cheeks it looks really nice. So far, I'm actually really enjoying this foundation. I don't mean to sound so surprised, but I am, and I shouldn't be. Most of my, well, not most, some of my favorite foundations of all time are drugstore foundations. I've just not tried a lot from Revlon. I don't know why. I don't think they're cruelty free, which is probably why I sort of gravitate away from them. But I don't know. I've just never really tried a whole lot of Revlon products. So I'm actually pleasantly surprised right now. All right, I'm going to go about my day. I will see you all at 1:30 and then again at 5:30. Keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully this works out really well for me. Anyway, I'll see you in just a moment. All right, y'all, it is midday and it is raining, so I have no like super direct sunlight to show you all, but it is 1:27, so it's just a little bit before check-in time, a couple minutes before check-in time, but I just got off a phone call and I figured it would be a good time to check in with you guys. So anyway, I have my mirror here and we're gonna look at this. I did look at it upstairs before coming outside. Like I said, it is actually actively raining right now, so just not a whole lot of sun. But I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna show you close up real quick before I give you my thoughts. Please don't mind the blemish. It is on its way to being gone, but it is still there for now. All right, now that you've gotten an extreme close-up, I will tell you, when I was looking at this upstairs in just regular household lighting, I didn't have studio lights on or anything, I just was standing in my, regular light. I thought it looked really, really nice, especially like at arm's length. I think it looks really nice on my skin, which is fantastic. I think it looks pretty good on my forehead. I think it looks pretty good on my cheeks. The closer you get though, the more my blemishes come out. Not my blemishes, my scars come out. And this is particularly annoying to me. Can you see how it's like breaking up on my skin? On my chin. Now this part of my chin isn't as bad as it often is with foundations. But this portion over here is really bothersome. I'm hoping the camera is picking that up well. I don't know, maybe I need to do a better job of moisturizing my skin, but this seems to be an ongoing issue with my chin, where it just kind of breaks up. But like right in here, it's actually not too bad. I've had it be a lot worse on my chin there, so that part's actually not too bad. It's just the side parts. But again, at arm's length, I think it looks pretty good for 4 hours in. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and go about the rest of my day, and I will see you all in about another 4 hours. All right, y'all, it is the end of the day, and it is time to take my makeup off. And it's not like night, but it is 5:38, so just a couple minutes past 8 hours. And actually, it feels fine. Like, I just did a foundation review yesterday, which you probably saw last Friday, and I was ready to get that foundation off at the end of the day. I really was. Now, granted, today it's a little bit cooler. I haven't been running around as much as I was yesterday, but I don't feel like oily. Like yesterday I was feeling oily. Today, I don't feel oily. It is transferring a little bit. I was about to say it doesn't transfer, but it is transferring slightly. Slightly, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Just looking at my skin, I will say this. I think it looks good on my forehead. I think it looks good on my cheeks. I think it looks good on my nose. My chin's a mess though. And it's not any worse than it was midday. So like, 4 hours in when I checked in at 1:30, it doesn't look worse than it did then, but it doesn't look good. And like I said, my chin is just a mess. My chin period is a mess, not the foundation necessarily as much as just my skin on my chin is a mess. It's where I get all of my breakouts. It's where I get all of my acne scars. I have that active breakout right now. But it doesn't look much different than it did 4 hours ago. Like it still is looking like it's just starting to break apart on my chin. And again, that is my skin, I think. I've been complaining about that in my foundation reviews for a while. But this part of my chin actually doesn't look too bad. So It seems like it's either one way or the other. Either it's really bad on one hand or like on the sides, or it's really bad in the center. It also doesn't help that I emote a lot throughout the day. I am a very much, I very much move my mouth and talk a lot during the day. I'm on the phone a lot of the time, and at least on work days. And, you know, I'm just moving my mouth and my face around a lot. So there's that. Anyway, 8 hours in, I'm liking it. I'm not loving how it looks on my chin, but I think on the rest of my face it looks very, very nice. I'm actually really, really pleased with it. I don't feel like it's heavy. The only reason why I'm taking it off now is because I'm done for the day. I'm just going to have some dinner. I'm going to crawl into bed with my computer and work on videos, editing videos. So, yeah, that's it. So overall, would I recommend you give a try to the Revlon Colorstay foundation? Yeah, I would say that it's not a bad foundation. If you have a discount or a sale on it or something like that, and you want to give this a try, I absolutely would recommend it. Absolutely. Now this is for combo oily skin, and I am more oily now that it's summer. Now I will tell you that it's just like mid 70s today, so it's not super hot outside, and I've been sitting inside most of the day. I've gone out, it's raining today. I did go outside to do the midday check-in. I went outside to get the mail, that sort of thing, but I haven't really left the house too much. But overall, I am enjoying it. I will wear it more as we go forward, so keep an eye out when I bring it into my weekly makeup bag, and I can let you know what my thoughts are as I wear it more during that 2-week period. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already, please hit that red subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the little bell to notify you when I upload new videos. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below as well. I really do appreciate it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail. Bye!